Welcome to our class. We are going today to look at how we can look at the performance of a class. Here is our data. We have a class which has 8 subjects all the way from English to mathematics. What we are going to look at is the total performance per class, total performance per student in terms of the mean, standard deviation, rank, and we are going to rank them according to their performance from number 1 up to the least performed student. Here we can see that we have a column, 2 columns for total and mean, and here we have 2 rows for totals and the mean. Now this column represents the total performance per student, and the mean per student. And this one it is the total per subject. Total per subject, if it's English, we are going to have the totals here and its mean here. So we are going to look at the performance per subject, and here this is where we are going to get the grand totals and the grand means, where we are going to have the total performance of the class and the total mean of that class. So let's start the journey together. I hope you are going to understand very easily. Of course, your mind is very important and very sharp, what I know. So here is what we do. If we want to get the totals per student, then you select the all cells which want them to be added up. Then you place your cursor on the drop cap on the outer sum tab. Then you place sum. This is what you are going to get, and you repeat the same procedure without selecting the total cell and click average. That is exactly what you are going to get. And just to repeat the 2 things which you have simply done at once, just select the total and the mean, and at the left and at the right corner, you are going to find that there is if you place your cursor on that square, then you are going to realize a plus. Click that plus and drag it. You will go to realize that it is repeating the procedure which you did. It has already done the totals of the students. If we want to do the totals per subject, then repeat the same procedure but downward, selecting the performances in English. That is one subject. Then click outer sum and select again, and click click. What you are supposed to do is to click average. That is what you have done. This is the average of the English. This is the total of the English. Then repeat the same procedure. What we did, we selected the 2 then at the corner side we drag that plus. What we have realized is that it has repeated, it has summed. These summations represent the total per subject. And this is the mean per subject. Now this one, let me format it so that it can be you can easily see it. Okay, this part here represent the grand totals and the grand means. Now what you are going to realize is that this is the grand total, and this is the grand mean. This is the grand mean of the class. So that is how simply you can calculate the mean and the sum of the class using this Excel. If you want to calculate so now if we want to rank this performance, these students in terms of the performance, we want to rank them the number 1 in the class. This is now what we are going to do. Let's first delete these two rows. Then this is what we are going to do. We will select this because we want to rank them using the totals, or perhaps we can use the mean. Although it is still the same, we can repeat the same procedure later. You select, then you come to sort and filter from largest to smallest. We want to know the one. Then there is this tab which exists here. Then you click continue. You click expand the section and sort. That is what has exactly happened. It has ranked the whole class in terms of the performance. You now indicate the numbers. This is what we do. Just click here before the number 1. Click 1 there. Then drag as we used to do in the sum process. Now you realize that it has just copied the cell. Click the autofill options, then fill series. Now that is exactly what happens. That it has the Excel has ranked for you the performance from number 1 to number 9, because the total class the number of class the size of the class is 9. Now we want to just to have the same data which we had before of the total. After now we have ranked, this is what we are going to do. We want to repeat the same procedure in a very easy way. That we are going to do, we select, we do the sum, and we select again. Remember to select again, because after summing it selects up to total, so you need to reselect. Find the total, the average, and now drag the two, and that is exactly our document. We have already done it. We are already there. We already know the performance of the class. We already know the mean of the class. So this is the mean which you can compare with another class, perhaps another Form 1 or Form 2. If this one is Form 1 with 60.44, the class perhaps another class may have a different mean, and you realize that this is how we do simple arithmetics using Excel.